What is going on, everybody? C4 here today with a follow-up and continuation series with my full 7-round mock drafts that I will be doing for all 32 teams. So if you're a fan, we have a very diverse fan base here on Beast Mode TV. I will be getting your team sooner than later. But here's something that I'm just going to do this kind of as a trial version. And if it really catches on, you guys want to see me continue to do it, I will. But what we're going to do is put together essentially the big picks from our mock draft, put them into a roster, and let's see what that team is going to look like in Madden 18/2018 season. So we did the Cleveland Browns mock draft yesterday, which means I'm going to try to do it the day after, so it doesn't outright spoil the mock draft for the people that watched it. So today, for example, you saw the 49ers mock draft, and then you'll see the Browns players. And then tomorrow, if you guys want me to continue with this, you'll get the Bears 7-round mock draft. And then tomorrow night, you will see the Madden 18/2018 rosters for the San Francisco 49ers, in my humble opinion. So let me know what you guys think about this, and maybe I can release these rosters to you guys if you're nice enough. Only if you're fucking nice enough. So I don't know. Let's see. We asked for 150 likes. We absolutely killed 150 likes on the mock draft. Same thing goes for here. 150 likes. I will do this again tomorrow because, you know, as a YouTuber, we have to ask for likes. So enough talking. Let's take a quick glance at the rosters. And this is actually my picks. What we did we included Myles Garrett, O.J. Howard, Jabril Peppers, DeShone Kizer, and Juju Smith-Schuster. I'm going to really, just because I've already maxed out. I've already been working on these rosters for a little bit, and I've actually already maxed out the maximum amount of people I can create. So now I kind of have to edit players that are already in the game, and I kind of want to wait till free agency in real life dies down before I go absolute ham on it. So I'm just going to be using all the big name picks, and I say big name in quotations because, I mean, that's relative, but we'll go for the first 3 rounds for most teams, maybe a couple more for other teams. So looking at the quarterback spot, I had DeShone Kizer mocked to the Browns in the 2nd round, pick number 52. Like I said in the video, okay, Brock Osweiler's not going to be on this roster. I do think, as it stands right now, unless they can get a trade for Jimmy Garoppolo, they're going to be going with Cody Kessler as the starter, and then you'll have Kizer work in. That's assuming that they follow my perfect mock draft for the Browns. But for the sake of this video, we will have DeShone Kizer as our starter just to see. And I only gave him a 70 overall. It did not fluctuate any when we got put into this Hugh Jackson scheme. So we'll see what he can do. At the running back spot, it will be Big Dick Swang in Isaiah Crowell and Duke Johnson as a 2-handed tandem. Not bad at all. Fullback, we currently have it as Gary Barnidge. Wide receivers will be Kenny Britt, who they recently acquired from the Rams. They got Corey Coleman and Juju Smith-Schuster. We'll start out as the 3. We left Josh Gordon on the roster because obviously his future is up in the air. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. But if we do run some 4 wide-out sets, you know, go for the spread option, we may have Josh Gordon find his way in the field. But we'll go Juju Smith-Schuster at that very, very comfortable, especially in terms of the Madden Sim, wide receiver 3 spot. The tight end spot, O.J. Howard, I think I had him as an 80 overall, bumps up to an 80 in this scheme, so it's a perfect fit, a match made in heaven with that 2 tight end set that we'll eventually, hopefully, be able to run. Hopefully there's a couple 2 tight end sets in a Hugh Jackson playbook with Gary Barnidge and O.J. Howard. The offensive line features a lot of their big free agent signs. You got Joe Thomas, you got Joe Bitonio, you got at center J.C. Tretter coming over from the Packers. You got Kevin Zeitler coming over from the Bengals. And then we move John Greco from guard to tackle just because that is what it is. As it's right now, it looks like Cameron Irving, who played a little bit of right tackle at Florida State, protecting Jameis Winston, might slide over there. Myles Garrett, he's an 83. He's the highest overall rookie that I did give. He bumps up to an 85 in this scheme, so it's perfect again. This guy's going to be monster. And then we put rebuild GOAT, Emmanuel Ogbah, Mr. I don't care if it's rookie season or year 6. I'm going to be getting double-digit sacks every goddamn year opposing him. Linebackers, they got Dontari Poe, who I don't know why he's on this roster. He signed with, he's probably, that's my bad. We'll have Danny Shelton there because I have yet to update it in the last couple days since Dontari Poe signed with the Atlanta Falcons. So we will actually quickly, well, fuck it. We'll keep him on the roster just for now, but that's because like I said, I just decided with the baby, I haven't been able to keep right up with all the free agency moves, but I will edit that if you guys really want me to release these. Left side linebacker, Jamie Collins, middle linebacker, Kirksey. We got Cam Johnson. The right outside linebacker might need some help there. We'll put Joe Schobert there. Get the rookie in there. I think he'll probably be the starter. Jamar Taylor. Joe Hayden. Back up to an 85. Fuck the Madden rating that they give Joe Hayden nowadays. Garbage. Jamar Taylor, Body Calhoun. We did have Shaquille Griffin, the corner from UCF, with the burn in 40 time. But like I said, I have yet to really edit him in yet. We just want to use the big guys, but I think Griffin will be able to compete back there. We have Ed Reynolds, and then of course Jabril Peppers, who's getting robbed right now with a 73. He actually goes up. I think I only gave Jabril Peppers a 71 base rating, and it goes up to an 80 or 73, sorry, in this scheme. So that is not good. We got playmakers everywhere. So what we're going to do, like I said, I'm not going to make this a super long video because I have other things to do. I got to record the other mock drafts. I got plenty on my plate. So what we're going to do is we're going to sim to mid-season. We will sim to week 16. Actually, what we'll do, we'll just sim to week 17. We'll play the final matchup. Take a quick look at how the guys fit into this offense here in the Cleveland Browns as terms of a Madden 17 simulation. And, you know, maybe tides have turned for Brown fans that are highly anticipating hitting a lot of home runs in this year's draft class, maybe getting the same kind of players that C4 here is saying, and then having a phenomenal gaming experience when Madden 18 does come out at the end of August. So yeah, let me know, guys, if you want me to continue on with these, kind of making a partnership. Upload a mock draft, then the next night, so we avoid spoilers. It's a spoiler-free zone here. We're not going to ruin Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, anything like that. None of my mock draft spoilers. The next day after will be the little, you know, footage, gameplay. We'll actually play a little bit of defense, too. Obviously, we want to use Myles Garrett and use her on the D-line because, you know, I like to use her my D-lineman when I can. But, yeah, let me know. And then eventually, once you know, I'm still, people that ask me on Twitter and stuff, am I going to release these rosters? Because you've been following me for quite some time. If you're an OG here on Beast Mode TV, every year around June, I give my early access, because I do work for EA, no, but I give my predictions. As we're 1-7, things are not going so hot. Maybe we could swing in Cody Kessler, but, you know, like I said, just for the sake of the video, we'll have DeShone Watson, because that's who it is. DeShone Kizer as the starting quarterback. But yeah, so these guys have been with me quite some time. Around June, I give my predictions of what the roster ratings are going to look like. And very similar to what you're going to be seeing in these videos, except, you know, it'll be my finely tuned. I go into the Pro Football Focus. I call it the nerds. The nerds at Pro Football Focus actually call me up. And they say, hey, C4, what do you think about these ratings? You think these are good? You think we can go ahead and submit these to EA? And I go, you know, I am the franchise king here on YouTube. Not really. That goes to Mr. Hurricane. But I am up there, okay? So they certainly take my opinion very seriously. And, yeah, you know, I'm wide open to give them my opinion. But every June you'll see videos like that. So these are kind of similar to that. And eventually the big thing, what I'm trying to go to, is I do release rosters. Everyone's like, hey, what are your rosters for this year? I'm still kind of waiting for the big names like Adrian Peterson. Well, actually, it's pretty much big linebackers. There's a couple other guys that are like Zach Brown, Gerald Hodges, guys that could be fairly influential. I just want to wait for those guys because I don't want to have to keep releasing different renditions of these rosters. So I can get the big chunk of the top guys that are left. Obviously, there will be a cutoff period because maybe those guys will wait to goddamn after training camp to sign on. Yeah, you know. But it's looked like we're struggling here with the Cleveland Browns a little bit. Like I said, with the DeShone Kizer pick, you can't rush them. You're not going to be able to rush them in, or else you're going to have a season like this. But then 3 wins, they are tripling their victories from a year before. We're going to finish up the season with a game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll just play a little bit. It's not going to be a full playthrough. Like I said, I don't want to hold you guys up too much, but I do want to see and show you guys what a sneak peek, if you will, of my rookie ratings that I'm giving my players for my rosters that so many people download at the end of the season. So what we do is we're 3-12. Let's just take over this game. I don't really know how to play the moments. We will play the moments, but we will play the defensive moments. That sounds fair. That sounds like, you know, it won't be much longer than 10 minutes. And we can wrap this shit up. But I can manage. If you guys like these videos here won't be much longer, like I said, than 10-15 minutes, somewhere around then. I can muster the ability to be able to do these videos in conjunction with everything else I got going on and my 7-round mock drafts. If you guys want me to continue doing it, if you guys think this is stupid, feel free to tell me to go F myself and say my rebuilds aren't realistic. I need to sign more Khalil Mack. Feel free to say that. There's always a couple of those guys. So let me know. As our confidence right now in DeShone Kizer, 54 confidence, he is not very happy. Not very happy at all. An unproductive offense. Like I said, when you draft DeShone Kizer, I think Mike Mayock recently, today actually, updated his positional rankings. He gave Mr. Kizer the #1 quarterback spot, and that must be, as someone that I like Mike Mayock. I hold Mike Mayock in somewhat decent regard. I think that's just for the upside, because I don't think you're going to find too many people that don't say DeShone Kizer probably has the most upside out of any quarterback in this year's draft class. But in terms of now, a lot of people don't have the luxury, especially in the first round, which is where quarterbacks usually go, to draft that project guy. As we got big swing Dick Crowell running it up in the middle for a nice first down. There we go. I don't know if we just eclipsed 1,000 yards, but behind that good offensive line, the Browns, you don't invest in offensive line like that and don't have at least a 1,000-yard rusher. They're going to have a nice season. Let's get O.J. Howard. I think he's going to be very fun to use. Drop him back. Don't pick. Don't pick. Oh. Butterfingers. I am very interested, though, to control Myles Garrett on the defensive side of the ball. So, yeah, I hope you guys did kind of agree, at least, with my mock draft. If you're a Browns fan, we'll check it down to Kenny Britt. We got a very nice contract, very sizable contract. Kenny Britt coming over from the LA Rams. I heard rumors, there was rumors twirling opening day that Kenny Britt signed with the Philadelphia Eagles. And I was hoping it was for a decent price. But then again, when you are the Cleveland Browns, you can afford to pay people more than we pay people that want to come to Philadelphia. It's just the way. Oh, come on. There we go. Corey Coleman. He's going to be very good for the Cleveland Browns, I think. I think he might have been my favorite wide receiver. I can't remember my exact wide receiver rankings last year. I know a lot of people before the Combine had Laquan Treadwell as a tough guy, but I think I was going with Corey Coleman all year. He was balling up with Baylor. Enough so. Oh, my God, that throw on the run. Juju Smith-Schuster. Oh, up to the 2-yard line. Do we dare him with that C4's special with this very, very impactful Cleveland Browns offensive line? I think we might have to. Great grab there by Juju Smith-Schuster. Let's go here. Oh, man, I don't know if this video is going to be 15 minutes. Hope not. I ain't got that kind of time. But I will make it if you guys do like this. Some people are probably going to see the Madden 18 go, clickbait. Just give me a second. Just let explain it. You know, you got to draw them in. I'm not going all the way. I'm not going all the way to the dick sucking. Use my actual face. Can't believe my pack opening video thumbnail. These are my third down alert. Let's go. Our defense, big stop, 3rd and 3. Let's put it on the shoulders and in the arm of our big-armed DeShone Kizer. We got to get him in here. 1 turnover already for Pittsburgh. That was because we didn't hoard Joe Hayden with a 79 rating. That was terrible. Oh, that was bad. All right, Juju Smith-Schuster's route running is not, his release. We're on the same page. We weren't in sync. That's what I thought he was going to cut way earlier than what he did. That's what happens. Sometimes you can't get the timing when you just quickly play this game. All right, my defense needs my help. I can do my best. And let me get this Myles Garrett. Let me get big old 99. What numbers Myles Garrett's got away? He wore 15 at Texas A&M. I was looking at it. I was like, he might wear a 99. He might pull a Wayne Gretzky here. Well, let's go. Let's eat. Come on, Ed Reynolds. Preseason superstar for the Philadelphia Eagles every year. I did have Eddie Jackson mocked to them. Eddie Jackson, good, often injured, unfortunately, but when healthy, the good safety from Alabama. He may actually even compete for a, I'm talking like this is real life. He may actually compete, though. Oh, my God, that's why Ed Reynolds. We need Jabril Peppers here. 8-time Le'Veon Ball. This is another reason why. Some people may have raised eyebrows at the Jabril Peppers pick. But I think you got to look at your division. You have to win your division. And when you're the Cleveland Browns, the biggest weapon outside of Antonio Brown is Le'Veon Bell. And a guy like Jabril Peppers is the kind of guy that you just stick on Le'Veon Bell and you say, this guy is not going to get a touchdown. And unfortunately we didn't have a fucking spy on the running back. If we did, we would have shifted that to Jabril Peppers. Because that's what he can do. I think he's athletic enough that he will match up very well with Jabril Peppers. Yeah, I think that's what Hugh Jackson should be seeing. He should be just seeing, how can we win the division? How can we win more games in the division? Well, stopping Le'Veon Bell will go quite a far ways in doing that. So Juju Smith-Schuster again. We got to try hopefully pad his stats a little bit. So his stat line, his box score sheet looks nice and round. All right. Let's see. Kenny Britt doesn't have wheels. I don't know if he'll be able to beat this man coverage. But let's see what we can do. Oh, no. No. Rest in peace. DeShone Kizer out for the year on that hit. Oh, my God. Was that Sean Davis coming on the safety blitz? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, DeShone. Oof. Oh. Brutal. Oh, no. Oh, the Browns are being... We got 3 wins. All right, we just triple. Oh, we hit some Spire 2-wide banana just to get John Gruden hard somewhere. But we got 3 wins already. 4 wins. We're not out of it yet. But tripling the wins from last year, I think that's pretty miraculous, if you will. Oh, come on, OJ. Come on, Juice. You got to make that. Tripling the wins. That's pretty goddamn successful. That's based off of my mock draft for the Cleveland Browns. That's another way you can look at this series. It's just, you know, what is my vision for the Browns? How does that work out in terms of EA Madden simulation? So far, I mean, you're not going to have, there's no way that the Cleveland Browns can go from least to beast. That's a great way. That's a great fucking title of a video right there. Can we kick this field goal? Oh, I guess we're going 4 verticals. All right. I don't think there's any way that the Browns get more than 5 wins next year, even if they have a home run with this draft. It's just, you know, things don't happen that quickly. Oh, Juju, let's go! Big time catch from Juju Smith-Schuster. Terrible coverage. I think that was more the coverage of that, but big enough arm in DeShone Kizer to be able to find him and locate him downfield for the big completion, trying to keep us in this game. Let's get it. All right, let's see. We got Corey Coleman, Kenny Britt, O.J. Howard. We'll send O.J. Howard here on the slant. Boom. There we go. Hits Juice for the touchdown. Pull us up to 17 points. Very close. Come on, D. Big end of drive game. Oh, we missed the field goal? And it's 4th and 14. Not only do we miss the extra point. Oh, I guess they're going for 2 to make it. All right, I guess that makes a little bit more sense. All right, come on. Oh, Kenny Britt with the one-hand grab. Let's go. Let's get it. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, he clicks the heels. Dorothy, get me out of here. Ooh. That's what you get. You get the big time. That's what he has right now. DeShone Kizer got thrown right to the Wolves day 1 as the starter for the Cleveland Browns. At least you know you get the iron talent there. Accuracy, not so much. I think consistency, definitely not so much. But he has the arm talent. Definitely can hit that deep ball. Bring him in. You know, like some teams in college will, for the last second Hail Mary, they'll bring in the backup quarterback because he has the big arm. Like, that's kind of what you'd see if that scenario ever played out in the NFL for the Browns. You'd have Cody Kessler make the short, efficient, accurate throws. I don't know, I'm not coming out and saying he's the fucking be-all, end-all of accurate quarterbacks. But, and then you've got to go for the Hail Mary. That's when you'd bring out DeShone Kizer. You can be a nice little gimmicky weapon there. Come on, Myles. Oh, my God. We're just letting him nickel and dime it here. You gotta get better pressure. I don't like the front. I don't know if the Browns in real life are switching defense, going to a 4-3. I still think, looking at their personnel right now, man, I think the Browns would be better as a 4-3 team. To be completely honest with you. But then again, I don't watch a whole lot of Browns football, so what the fuck do I know? It's Jabril Peppers just making me eat my words, saying that you put Jabril Peppers to shut down Le'Veon Bell. Just fucking blows and whiffs on the tackle. Le'Veon Bell glitches himself in there for the touchdown. Terrible. Terrible job. Just terrible. But I will say, at least the players, outside of Jabril Peppers, and maybe the computer has had a nice season with Myles Garrett. On the offense side of the ball, the guys are coming up. Kizer's had a strong game. Juju Smith-Schuster as well. Let's scramble at the pocket. We'll let Kenny Britt, the free agency sign, looking decent. Terrell Pryor, who the Browns are not missing Terrell Pryor one damn bit. All right, let's get a little bit of power O here. We can get a touchdown, win this game. Let's get that walk-off touchdown. Get a final win here. Get 4 wins on the season. Oh, my God. Terrible blocking. Big-time play by James Harrison. Ageless wonder himself. All right, let's get this. Let's get this to the 2-minute warning. We were down 4-down football for the whole second half here, pretty much. It seems like every time we've taken it over, we're going for it on 4th down. So, 2 downs here. Boom, O.J. Howard, there you go. Oh, you better, Mike Mitchell, oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Well, maybe that's a little too, you don't want to take on a seasoned veteran of the big hits in Malcolm Mitchell. Maybe in your rookie season, but I think O.J. Howard would win that one more often than not. All right, we got the clock milking here a little bit. See what we can do. There we go, Kenny Britt, nice possession catch. I think we'll chew the clock on one more time here. Let's just get this under 1 minute. Well, no, then again, that'll probably take us to like 4 minutes. We don't have that much time. Okay. Kenny Britt, Corey Coleman. Oh, it works. Got that speedster, baby. Get that shot out. Come on, let's fuck it. Let's stop him. Let's get this win for all the Browns fans out there that are stumbling upon this. Oh, we should have went for 2. Oh, they got the instant touchdown. We probably should have... God, we should have not have done that. The instant touchdown. For those of you guys that are first time stopping by, this is the sim, the Super Sim mode in Madden. There you go. That is it. And the overthrow. And that does complete the game, unfortunately. It was a valiant effort. Very competitive. The Browns would not be able to compete like that with the Pittsburgh Steelers in a shootout-type format. It seems like when the Browns play the Steelers, usually it's not as high scoring as you'd expect. But, I mean, this new revved-up offense still was able to compete. 355 and 3 from DeShone Kizer. We'll finish up this video here quickly with the final regular season stats of what the Browns could look like in 2018. So let's... Season starts with the Eagles guys there. Brandon Brooks. Somebody's been looking at their Pro Football Focus ratings. All right, let's take a quick look. Gander here, if you will. Getting the thesaurus here for words that are kind of like look. All right, so we finished in the rookie season. Again, 3-13. We went with DeShone Kizer as a starter. I think, I even said in my mock draft, you don't start DeShone Kizer whatsoever. But still, not a terrible year. I mean, the interceptions are kind of high, but I mean, that's, you know, that's like almost Blake Bortles stats already. 3,700 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, 20 picks for the rookie out of Notre Dame. Running the ball, Isaiah Crowell behind that new and improved offensive line, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. On the receiving end, Corey Coleman, 763 and 4 touchdowns. Kenny Britt, the new acquisition, 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns. Pretty identical to what they got out of Terrell Pryor in that offense. O.J. Howard, 66 receptions, 734 and 4. And Juju Smith-Schuster, 62 receptions, 900 yards, and 4 touchdowns for the projected mocked third-round pick. And on the defensive side of the ball, what do we get for our guy here, Myles Garrett? Myles Garrett finished the year 10.5 sacks. I think that would be, you know, pretty much what you'd expect and would kind of hope for the first-round prospect. We also got, what Jabril Peppers get us? 3 picks from Jabril Peppers. That ain't bad either. Jabril Peppers finished the year with 99 tackles, half a sack, 3 interceptions, 7 pass deflections. I think that would also be considered somewhat of a success here for Mr. Jabril Peppers. So there you go, guys. That is a quick glimpse. Not really over quick. We're at 22 minutes now. Holy Christ. But a quick glimpse at this and how we are going to be doing this. Thank you guys for watching. As always, 150 likes. I guess they'll tell me you guys want me to continue doing this. Hopefully it'll be a little bit shorter. That'll be my goal. But thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace